What's up, y'all? It's Mr. Beluga 91 here with another video, and today I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to make some of the best catfish bait I have ever made and have tried. It works so good, so let's do this. What you're gonna need is a gallon bag, but that can be substituted with like a container, plastic container. You're gonna need a knife to chop up the meat, some garlic powder, which is gonna be one of the ingredients you're gonna use. Grape Jello, or any type of Jello will work just fine. You can also substitute that out for some Kool-Aid packets or some drink mix. And you're also going to need some hot dogs for my recipe. We got these for 89 cents at HEB, Texas Pride, by the way. And some chicken breasts. These are chicken breast tenders. I'm be eating all that. I wouldn't even be surprised if we have like 100 pieces of bacon with how much chicken breast we have. So the first step to doing this is obviously cut open the bag. This bag of chicken breast was $4.58, so just under $5. And you're gonna cut open the hot dogs as well. Oh yeah, the cutting board is also pretty cool to have. It leaves less of a mess for you to clean on your counters or tables. And never cut towards yourself. Could get hurt, but I don't care about my well-being apparently. So yeah, you're gonna cut open these hot dogs and put that off to the side right quick. You can even leave that on there. Rub the juices on, nice and juicy. You're gonna take your wieners here. You're gonna stack them up just like that, and you're gonna cut them to little chunks, just like that. Okay. And as you can see, we already got tons of bait right there. There's some of these little chunks. And hot dogs by themselves, by the way, are like really good catfish bait to have just by themselves, but they do come off the hook very easily. So what I'm going to do to them is going to help them stay on the hook better, and it attracts the fish better, in my opinion. So we just put the hot dogs off to the side. The next what we're going to do is chop the chicken breast up, or the chicken tenders. I'm going to take like 4 at a time since there's a lot, and I kind of want this video to go by quick. So yeah, actually I'm going to do 2 at a time. I didn't realize they were that big. That's what she said. Anyways, let's just chop them up. You're going to cut them into about 1-inch pieces. Apparently I'm bad at chopping chicken. I'm wearing gloves just so that way, for reasons like that, and for whenever we mix them with the Jello and Kool-Aid mix. So you're just going to chop them up into 1-inch pieces like I'm doing there. And this pack, like I said, was just under $5, so you're going to have a lot of chicken if you do buy the chicken tender pack, which is really good because I feel that the chicken breast holds on to the hook a little bit better than the hot dogs do, and they work just as good as the hot dogs would. We have actually caught the most fish ever, like with the hot dogs and Jello mixture. Me and my dad went to Southside Lines, and we actually were able to catch like 30 or 40 catfish. Granted, it was a stock pond, and I know a lot of people who fish say that's cheating, but I mean, we just go to have fun, and we release most of the catfish that we catch, so other kids and other people can have a good time while they're fishing too. Like I said, for me it's just a nice time to relax, and it's fun for me, you know. Helps me get away from home as well, and it helped me get away from school a lot too. So if there's any kids up there watching and you want to get out of school, tell your dad or one of your parents or something that you want to go fishing, and just maybe they'll take you out of school to go fishing. I know it's Corona time right now, but you never know. Hopefully it calms down and people will be able to go back to school if you like school. For me, I don't. If y'all seen my videos, y'all can check that out, about why I don't like school. But yeah, those of y'all that do like school, good for you, I guess. I'm getting way off topic here like I normally do. But like I said, we're just chopping these chicken breasts, chicken tenders. into small pieces, and I'm not the best at cutting chicken up, so yeah, there's pretty horrible pieces there. And I'm actually gonna probably do two mixes. I'm gonna do one with Kool-Aid and then one with Jello, because there's actually more bait than I thought there would be. I'm doing horrible at chopping these up. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, this is essentially what you're doing, is just chopping these up. I said chopping these up too many times. But there, look at how much bait that we have just from a 89-cent pack of hot dogs and a $5 pack of chicken tenders. That's, even if you don't add any mix, that's still like a lot of bait right there. So what we're going to do now is take our Ziplock bag. We got these huge gallon bags, and we're going to put all the hot dogs in here. And this is where it gets kind of messy and kind of fun. We're going to take all these little bags and the chicken, a piece of chicken slipped through there. We're going to take them all. That's probably about 30 or 40 pieces of hot dog right there, so that's a good time just by itself. And now we're going to take all this chicken meat and put it in there as well. And as you can tell, I'm only using my left hand to get that in there because salmonella. And yeah, that's part of the reason why I have these gloves on too. They're not necessary, but they're still good to have. Look at that. That's a lot of bait right there. So then what you're going to do is take the garlic powder and just sprinkle tons and tons and tons of garlic powder in here. Like, the more the merrier, you know. And get down there. Smells garlicky in here now. But that's a good thing. You're going to want it to smell garlicky. You can leave a little bit of air in the bag. Apparently my sister doesn't like it. Thank you anyway, my little cameraman. And you're just going to want to shake the mixture up. Sorry for the noise, by the way. I thought the Ziplock bag broke. You're just going to want to shake it up, mix it up around in the bag. And this doesn't really hurt the hot dogs too much if you're putting very little pressure on the bag. And what I'm going to do is, because we have so much bait in here, I'm going to go in with my hand and just hand mix it through. Almost like you're seasoning meat, which is essentially what you're doing. You're just seasoning some hot dogs and some chicken breast. If you wanted to, you could probably cook this up. It probably tastes really good. No, I'm playing. It would just be garlicky chicken. Where I learned this recipe from first, because I know a lot of people have done this. I learned this from the YouTuber Catfish and Carp, and I'll probably link his video on the description, which is below, obviously, so y'all can check that out if you want. And his catfish videos are really good, and if you want to get into catfishing, I highly recommend watching his channel. It's Catfish and Carp again. He's, like, to me, one of the best fishing YouTubers out there. So, we got enough garlic, I think. You think so, Hannah? She said yes. So, you can tell this hand's very garlicky. Smells like garlic, which you would expect. Hey, what the heck? Just a little bit more. The more the merrier, like I said. My mom's probably going to be mad at how much garlic I use, but whatever. Sorry, Mama. But, yeah. That's funny that I said that, because Luke from Catfish and Carp said that in his video. I'm over here doing all this. Whatever. So, we got that nice and mixed, really garlicky, and at that, if you don't have any Jello or Kool-Aid on it, you can stop. Garlic with chicken or garlic with hot dog is a great bait by itself as well. Tried it, caught lots of catfish on that too. So now, I'm going to take this whole packet of Jello mix, and it feels like there's a lot in there, so I think I'm only going to need the one. for all this bait, even though I should do that. If not, we'll do a little experiment and add the Kool-Aid, but it does feel like there's a lot in there. So we're just going to take this Kool-Aid powder, open it over the bag so you don't make a mess, and all that Kool-Aid mix goes all in the bag. That made it smell nice. It smells like Kool-Aid mix, almost. And I know I've just been saying Kool-Aid mix, but it's actually Jello. Because I'm kind of dumb. And we always use Kool-Aid for this, but this time I'm using Jello. I really haven't tried it. And we're just going to take that off. So, kind of messed up right there, because I think you're supposed to shake it. So I'm just going to lock the Ziplock bag up. Some air in it. Twist that up. Get a good grip. And we're just going to shake it. And you'll notice a color change in the bag. You'll start to see the bag turn purple. Obviously that's from the Kool-Aid, or from the Jello, my bad. You can use any color that you want, any flavor, I should say. The ones that we like to use here are strawberry, cherry, and Jello. But I have used the mango one before, and that works just as fine. The mango pineapple. That works just as fine. And now, Hannah, if you can get a close-up of that. That has a nice, like, little purple, like, type look to it. Smells kind of gross, but that's how it looks, and it looks gross too. You can give it a little mix. And I'm not going to experiment after all. I'd rather just stick to what I know. Plus, look at that. Let me take out a handful. Look at that handful. That's all the chicken and all the hot dogs as bait that we have. And this is about a 1-inch piece. I'll use my finger as an estimate. That's literally about 1 inch. That's like a perfect size for catfish at the pond that we're going to be going to. So once you have that all nice and mixed up with the Jello and the garlic and stuff, what you're going to want to do is close it off. I'm going to actually take off the gloves now. And after you take off the gloves, make sure you wash your hands if you were using gloves. And even if you weren't using gloves, wash your hands, because salmonella, you don't want that. I'm going to give it one last little mix. Get that little chicken out of the corner. Looks like a really fun thing to do when you make this bait. The chicken tends to stick together, that's why I've used my hands to get every some of it. But it turned purple. If we had the red one, it would have turned red, but we already have some red ones we have here. So all of this, I'd say, with the chicken, less than 15 bucks, probably less than 10 bucks is how much all of this costed to make this much bait. No, this doesn't work. I'm working on getting a camera to make some videos for me fishing. I'll probably end up making one this Saturday, since I'm going to have some people with me, hopefully, if they show up. But yeah, what you're going to do is let this sit for about an hour before you go fish. Maybe even 30 minutes would work too. And you should have a good time fishing. Like, honestly, this bait works wonders out in the ponds and the river. And that's going to do it for me. That's how you make a simple catfish bait from hot dogs and stuff like that. You don't even have to buy chicken. You can just use the hot dogs, like I said, or vice versa. So this is Mr. Beluga signing out. Like, subscribe, do all of that. Mr. Beluga signing out. Alright, I know I said I was signing out, but I forgot to show y'all what it looks like after about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It starts to almost get like this coating around it, which is very interesting. The longer you let it sit, the tougher the hot dogs will get, the tougher the chicken will get, and the better it'll be on your hook, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So that's what it looks like. I'm not going to touch it because I'm not wearing gloves. But yeah, that's how it looks like. I'm going to use it on Saturday when I go fishing, hopefully with a couple of buddies. But that's going to do it for me. Like, subscribe, share, do all that. If you like fishing, I'll probably upload another bait tutorial tomorrow. because I plan on making some dough bait, which should be pretty cool. So this is Mr. Beluga signing out for sure this time in this video.